The current penetration of insurance in Uganda is estimated to be 1%. The low-level uptake of formal insurance is attributable to public mistrust, low public awareness, and a narrow insurance product range, especially for low-income earners. And tonight on TechNation, we explore some of the innovative ways Ugandans can access affordable insurance that is shareable, affordable, at the comfort of their homes. My name is Fiona Bukuru, and welcome to TechNation. Tonight on TechNation, we unveil one of the most interesting innovation in Uganda in regards to healthcare. ClinicPesa is a health financing solution that is targeting the uninsured individuals across the country using a digital mobile platform where people can access microloans, make payments for their drugs, but also, most importantly, save for their health. And this can cut across a family, a child, a spouse, name it, even for maternal health for mothers. In the world where access to healthcare is a fundamental right, there are still countless individuals who are denied the care they need simply because they cannot afford it. But now, there is a solution that aims to change that. Introducing ClinicPesa, your healthcare financing partner.
At ClinicPesa, our mission is very simple: to empower every person to actually be able to afford healthcare, and also try to bring in new innovations in the healthcare space, because this is a space that is normally left out, to try to bring up the space to contribute towards seeing that the healthcare centers are able to serve the customers very well, and they're able to improve the quality of services as they're actually serving the customers.
ClinicPesa family believes that no one should be denied access to healthcare because of financial limitations, and that's why they've developed a groundbreaking platform that provides you with convenient and affordable healthcare financing options.
We're there to close the gap of the uninsured. When you look at insurance penetration, it's very low. Most people are paying with out-of-pocket expenditure. So when we look at, for example, when we look at people working hard out there on a day-to-day, at the end of the day, when they actually fall sick, or one of their kids is sick, their wife is sick, they do not have a form of coverage in form of insurance. Now, when you look at ClinicPesa, the angle that it's coming in from, it provides a saving wallet that as they work on a day-to-day basis, they're able to keep in very little, and this little would be able to cover them on that rainy day. And then when we also look at, in the event you do not have enough, when you've now fallen sick, you can walk to the healthcare center, pay, if your bill is, let's say for example, 100,000 and you had saved up only 50,000, ClinicPesa is able to cover for you the remaining balance of 50,000 in form of a soft loan. Now, you're able to receive treatment and you go home smiling, in that you're able to recover. We believe that the way ClinicPesa has been tailored, because you can access it with or without internet, courtesy of the partnership we actually have with MTN. So you just dial *165*5# and select ClinicPesa, and you actually put in your mobile money PIN, and you're able to start saving.
What services do you so far provide, and what's the area of coverage for ClinicPesa to date?
Thank you. So when you look at the services that typically ClinicPesa provides, we have what we call the ClinicPesa Core, which is the general savings and loans for healthcare. Savings and loans for healthcare, typically there we're looking at any individual can be able to save into this account. You can be able to take up a medical loan and clear your medical bill. So there is savings, loans, and payments. Every healthcare center that we're actually working with has a merchant account. Today we have over 2,600 healthcare centers across the country. that
Across
we are
the
working
country,
with.
meaning
Yes.
that you've covered actually the whole Uganda, east, west, south, and north.
Yes.
ClinicPesa technology also analyzes your healthcare needs and spending patterns, providing you with personalized recommendation on how to save and allocate funds effectively. It's like having a financial advisor right at your fingertips.
When you look at technology, typically clocking 1 million customers, you would have to have a big team. You know, I'm looking at it without technology.
Oh yes.
So you will be having to attend to every customer. I don't think in a day would be able to attend to 10,000 customers. You know, it would be a pain. But today with technology, it is easier. It is simple. You know, as long as you do not have any downtimes, then customers can be able to serve themselves. It's typically self-service. With technology, of course, the database makes this very simple. When you look at the infrastructure that we've put in place to get today, typically it reduces the workload that we would be having thousands of people actually doing to a workload that is being done by a few people. And this brings the aspect of sustainability and also reduces the costs, you know. Typically doing the service that we are doing, in order to make sure that the customer is actually satisfied, we would have to spend a lot of money. Now, with technology in place, you'd see that we're actually spending less as compared to before.
With ClinicPesa, you can truly make a difference. As you save for health, you definitely save a life.
With respect to scale up or growth, is already we are in all the regions, you know,
in Uganda.
In Uganda. Yeah. So there is being in all the regions in Uganda, but then we are looking at what is our coverage. We want to go into the rural areas. We want to go into the villages and be able to make sure that mothers and families are actually covered. We want to move from just a service, you know, to a household service, you know. A household service is a service that on a typical day, it's something that you would typically remember to use, or it will be like an essential service that you actually have to use to as the same way you actually pay utility bills, you know. So it's kind of a utility service that I'll need some water, so I need to pay for water. Yeah. So you need healthcare, you need to save up for your healthcare.
ClinicPesa is on a mission to empower every person and organization to save lives, and it's committed to revolutionizing healthcare financing and ensuring that no one is left behind.
Then we have a segmentation for mothers, for expectant mothers. Oh, yes. So families can now plan and know that in the remaining 6 months or 9 months that they actually have at hand, they can put aside some money and on a target based, you know, so that they're able to meet the cost of treatment, they're able to meet the cost of transportation to the healthcare center, the cost of maternity kits, the mama kits typically we're calling them, and then they're also able to keep some upkeep, you know. After child delivery, you need some money for what? The baby clothes, you need some money for, you know, some sugar, and this is what typically ClinicPesa Mama does.
It's indeed exciting to know that Ugandans are innovating not only for themselves but for the community, and that's the case for ClinicPesa. We're going in for a short break. Don't go anywhere. On the second segment, we're going to show you how exactly their application works for those with internet and those without the internet. Welcome back from the break. I'm excited that you are still tuned in to Tech Nation, and this is one of my favorite segments on Tech Nation. We are explaining to you how ClinicPesa app works, but also for those without the internet, we're going to show you how you can use the USSD codes. Of course, for now, it's still for those that are using MTN SIM cards, but ClinicPesa is cooking to include everyone, anywhere and anytime. Save for health, save a life. This is my favorite part and segment of Technician. We get to understand and analyze how some of these services, application, or devices actually work from a technical perspective. And with me tonight on part of ClinicPesa, I'm with their software developer. I'm going to allow him introduce himself, and he's going to help us dig deep and understand how does ClinicPesa work. Hi, I'm very excited to have you on Technician tonight. Tell the viewer your name, what you do with ClinicPesa, and of course, you will also help us understand how the application works.
Thank you for having me on Technician.
Pleasure.
My name is Pascal Mwijaji, and I am a software engineer at ClinicPesa. Our application is mainly built on two languages, that is Java and Kotlin for the front end. And then the back end entails various frameworks from Scala, that is the Play framework, we have the Akka framework, and any other relevant frameworks that we find usable to our source code.
Like you see our devices in our hands, we want to test the mobile app, but also the USSD codes for the ordinary Ugandan that probably has no access to actual smartphones. And with me, I'm still, of course, with Pascal, the software developer, and he's going to show us how the USSD codes work with this type of phone and the mobile app with the smartphone, which you normally use at the comfort of your homes.
So to take you through a little bit of the mobile application, you download the application from Google Play Store, ClinicPesa. Then once you've installed the application, you enter your MTN registered number.
Okay.
If you could read me your number, please.
My number is 776.
Once the customers input their phone number, a prompt is sent to their mobile device for them to accept the terms and conditions.
Okay.
Once they input their mobile money PIN, the account will be created and will have
So I put
your
my
customer
mobile money PIN?
Yes, please. Once the customers confirmed the prompt that was sent to their mobile phone, they are now able to set their ClinicPesa PIN. Now, this PIN helps you access ClinicPesa on the web and the mobile application. But on USSD, you can use your mobile money PIN to use the ClinicPesa account.
Wow.
You can set your PIN, say a PIN of your choice.
The account is secure.
Yes. Now, this is how the user account appears on first time creation. And we have different features under this account. That is deposit. We have pay medical bill with a loan. This is pay with savings. Then we have loan repayment. We have share medical. We have ClinicPesa Mas. We are going to tackle one feature at a time as we proceed. So if we start with the balance, first of all, this is the money that you've collected in your own savings account. Then the loan limit is how much we can extend to you as a loan in case you visit a health facility and did not have enough money to cater for the entire medical bill. Then the last transaction is your last transacted amount, the last transaction that you conducted on your account. The deposit, this is why you move the money from your mobile money account to your ClinicPesa savings account. And you can deposit for yourself or you can deposit for someone else. What's your number?
My number was this.
If you could see it also displays the name, just to clarify that this is the person
the right person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if I say deposit, it will send a prompt to my SIM card so that I confirm this. Exactly. Now, once I confirm this transaction, the money will move from my mobile money account to your ClinicPesa savings account. And then if I say I want to set an auto deposit, it could be on a daily frequency, or a weekly frequency, or a monthly. If I say on a weekly, for example, I could say every Sunday or every Saturday, deposit this amount. I would like to talk about our maternal program, which is ClinicPesa Mas, whereby mothers could join our maternal program and they set targets for themselves so that they're able to meet their child delivery costs at the time of childbirth. And for this one, the mother fills in a small form to indicate how long their pregnancy has been running, or if they're only planning and they haven't started parenthood.
So you provide for both those that are going to start and also those who are already pregnant.
Exactly.
Wow.
In this event, I'll use a scenario of a mother that is pregnant. They could choose to track their pregnancy on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. That is if they're so sure of how many weeks they are. Yeah. But in this, most of the mothers know on a monthly basis. So if I say, for example, 4 months, so if they, let's say, choose for a private facility or a government facility, in this event, let me use a private facility. And they also have to indicate, would they like to save on a monthly basis, would they like to save on a daily basis. If they say on a monthly basis, now this is where we indicate the different costs that are involved within the childbirth, whereby we have the birth kits that are used in delivery. So if we say 25,000, and then we indicate how much a minimum is for the medical bills as well. And on average, the minimum cost could be 100,000. Then the transportation cost depends. Some mothers could have free transportation, others may not.
So this is the wallet.
And a minimum could be at least 50, 55. Now, once they have subscribed, this tracks the different targets. And in this event, this mother has already hit their targets. And it also displays to them the nearest health maternity centers of your choice that you would like to visit. Once you select that facility, it will be able to track and know that such and such a mother selected us to offer them maternity services.
So do they also have a prompt of the same, the facilities?
The facilities receive a notification that a mother has selected them too.
Perfect.
For the users that do not have access to the smartphones or do not have access to internet at a given time, they could access their ClinicPesa account from the MTN mobile money menu. And then under the MTN mobile money menu, they select option 5, which is savings and loans. The customer is able to see ClinicPesa. Now, under ClinicPesa, they're able to see the different features.
Savings, pay medical bill, loan payment, just like it was actually on the application.
My name is Kembabes John, and I'm from Chuatula. ClinicPesa has helped me so much during my delivery time. I used that money I saved with it for my medical bills. Even when the baby gets sick or any emergencies come up, ClinicPesa is there to help me, because I went on using it till now. To all mothers out there expecting or having a child, ClinicPesa is helpful. It gives you ample time to prepare for your baby, medications. It helps in times of emergencies. Let's say you're having a baby at home, falls sick, you don't have any cash on you. It helps you to pay bills in hospitals. It's affordable to anyone, not that to save you have to be with a lot of money. You can start even saving with 500.
Jovi Clinic, as the facility itself, has benefited a lot from the collaboration with the ClinicPesa team. My patients here have been able to clearly make payments. With that, I've been able to get more clients because they are aware we are offering the service. So it has been an easy walk-in, walk-out. In the long run, I have benefited. I have more clientele, and I believe the patients themselves have also benefited because it's an easy thing. It is a quick thing.
Ina abaana basatu, nemu abo abaana basatu be nazaalamu omwana omu nga mulema. Baba mulema olunde bangamba omuzangayo mu ddwaliro muteekingako ku kugulu, nnyimizako wano omukwano gwange omu wano ku stage, n'angamba neeyunge ku nkola ClinicPesa. kati ClinicPesa binagyeyungako nesaniko savinga nga mpolampola umusavingayo omutwalo 2,000 okusinziira ku eyo nsavinga gyensavinga munange omwana wange gatule muzeeyo mu ddwaliro afuna obuyambi afuna okujjanjabibwa okulungi nga ClinicPesa yekoze eki empadde y'akalooni nensasula nga mpolampola.
Thank you so much for being part of this episode of Tech Nation. You're worried about your future or health of your loved ones? Look no further. ClinicPesa has got you covered. Affordable, convenient means of access to healthcare anytime, anywhere, by the use of a mobile. If you're doing anything innovative in the community like ClinicPesa, don't hesitate to reach us out at technation_UJ. And we shall find you anywhere, anytime. From me and my team, it is indeed a wrap and a good night. Ciao.